I was recently asked about a time in my business where I felt really scared to do something. And this was asked by a client who wants to do marketing with Sol. And she was nervous about the investment. It's $3,000, it's $299 a month or something. And she was nervous about that. And she said to me, have you ever felt nervous about, spending money on the business or anything in the business? And absolutely, I have. I think, such a great question, because it really got me to have so much empathy and sort of put myself back in her shoes. But the biggest fear that I ever had wasn't ever really around money, although it kind of was. It was when I made that decision to release my registration as a psychologist and move more directly into counseling and coaching, of course, because a lot of my clients had been seeing me and they've been accessing Medicare rebates. That was my reality. I didn't know I didn't trust that clients could come and pay me without a Medicare rebate. And it was so scary, because my whole career, my whole business had been built on seeing people who wanted Medicare rebates, or they were eligible for other rebates as well. So yeah, that was probably the time I was the most scared in my practice. And at that time as well, I had started talking more about how I want to use spirituality to inform the way I build and run my business. So I was talking a lot at the time about masculine and feminine energy. I was talking a lot about things like vibration and energy and law of attraction. And it didn't go down too well with my psychologist peers at the time, as you probably already know, which kind of just added like an extra layer of, what am I doing? So I totally get what it's like to feel that level of sort of being really scared. And there were times in my business as well, and you can go back on my Facebook page and have a look, because I put the invoices on my page. But I've spent, like with one coach, it was $15,000, another it was 50. I'm just at the point now where it doesn't affect me so much, but in the beginning, it absolutely did. I remember the very first coach that I worked with, he had a program, and I wanted to enroll in the program, and it was $2,400 US or something, and I went on a payment plan for that, and I was freaking out. I was thinking, how on earth am I going to pay for this? And so it was all this resistance coming up for me about, will this work for me? Am I going to get a result? Will I make my money back? All that kind of stuff was coming up. And that was my resistance, I guess. But what got me over the line, like what got me to make those big decisions, whether it was changing my career or whether it was working with my previous coach and doing previous courses, it was knowing something had to change and being aware that I didn't know how to change it, being aware that I needed somebody who did know how to help me. I needed that kind of input and guidance. And I just had to really back myself. I don't have anybody that I can lean on. I'm not married. My father's not in my life. I'm estranged from my family. My mum's not in any position to help me. It's all on me, whether this business succeeds or it doesn't. So I knew it was all on me. And I think too, having that level of responsibility made me want to show up. And I think because I had paid that money, I wanted to get something back for it. And so what ended up happening was I dove deeply into the content, and I made sure I got results, and I did get results. And I never looked back. And that whole experience of changing careers and investing in courses and investing in coaching really helped me so much get to where I am today. I mean, I never would have thought 3 or 4 years ago that I'd be doing what I am today. I never would have thought it was possible for me to work 2 hours a day. I never would have thought I would be doing this much on social media and marketing. I never would have thought I could have paid off 2 mortgages. I never would have thought that I had time available each week to go for floats at, the private sea in Mornington, or to buy organic food, which sounds so silly, but it's so much more expensive and I really wanted to have it. I've just got so much more time now to do things that fill my cup, and I'm energized by my work. And the That's what was on the other side for me. That's what has been on the other side for me. And that's what keeps me investing in myself. I want to learn, I want to grow. And it becomes addictive because as you continue to get better at doing things and as you get more skills, whether it's with marketing or your therapy or a modality or something like that, as you become more proficient and those skills develop, you realize there's more to develop and there's more to do. And so you're constantly learning, and you're learning not out of fear or anything like that. You're learning from passion because you want to learn. And that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space to be in. So yes, I do know what it's like to be, oh my gosh, so scared of spending money on doing a course or something. But I also know that results are inevitable. When you do make those investments, you're investing in yourself. And I don't believe for a second that you wonder whether or not I can get you a result. I think sometimes you're thinking, are you yourself worth the investment? And I want you to know that you absolutely are. And yeah, my promise to you is that if you work with me in something like Marketing with Soul, I'm going to stick by you every single step of the way to help you for as long as you want my help to get the results that you want. So if you show up and you ask for help, I'm never going to say no. I'm always going to be here because I want you to be successful with this. Okay? You can do it. You can do it. And if you have any mindset stuff coming up, of course, let me know because I really want to help you. Okay. Have a beautiful day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.